In this video, we're covering areas of similar figures. Now, similar figures have the same shape, and the area of these similar figures form a ratio. So, on the bottom of your screen, you can see two rectangles. These are similar rectangles because they're the same shape. Area 1 corresponds to the bigger rectangle, and so does the side M. In the smaller rectangle, we have A2 and the side N. So the ratio is that A1, the ratio between A1 and A2 is the same as the ratio between M squared and N squared. And there's two variations there that we can use. Our worked examples are going to be, we need to find the ratio of the area for these two similar rectangles. So the first thing I would do is write down our relationship. And we know that the relationship is A1, A2 is equal to M squared and N squared. The next thing I need to do is write down, well, what am I talking about? What's my A1, what's my A2, what's my M, what's my N? So I'm going to say this is A1 and this is A2, which means M and N. Now that I know that, I can actually substitute my M and N in. So I know that A1, A2 is going to be 3 squared and 1 squared. So my ratio will be 9 to 1. We can use this relationship to actually find unknown values in similar shapes. So here we have two triangles where one of the sides is labeled as X. This time we are given the areas though. So knowing this, we're going to actually go and find our pronumeral X and find the length of that triangle. Now the formula we're going to be using here is our fraction variation. And as you can see, I've already labeled my areas. Now I've done this because I want this unknown, this M up here, to be my numerator. It just makes life a lot easier if I can set that up from the very beginning. So I've said that area 1 is my 3, M is my X, and then area 2 is going to be 12 and N is going to be 7. So again, it's good practice to have your unknown on the top in the numerator just because it makes it easier going forward. So knowing this is we can change our values here. So area 1 was 3, area 2 was 12. We have X over 7. Now this is why I decided I wanted the X on top, because all I need to do to rearrange this is multiply by 7. So I get 21 over 12 equals X. And if I wanted to write that down in decimal form, X equals 1.75 centimeters. Again, it's a good practice to have that unknown, in our case that X, as one of our top numerators. You may be given questions where you need to find the area of something, and you would try to remake it so that area 1 is your unknown. Again, it just makes life a lot easier. You can do it the other way, it's just more steps involved.